Now I can go ahead and tailor this using my new... Yeah, look at that. That's wonderful. Testing maximum volume, not maximum volume, but I am going to reduce that by about 2 decibels, and we'll go ahead and be free with that. I am gonna look into, because these, I can feel that these press in. Oh, so it does mute and unmute that way. I'm sorry guys. I decided to get myself a gift for once, and I got myself an updated Stream Deck that's got like sound mixer dials on it. The new Stream Deck Plus. And it looks very nice, which means that I might do a giveaway for my old Stream Deck, which isn't one of the like 4-button Stream Decks or like 8-button. It was a decent sized one. It just doesn't have the dials. It's not the Plus, and it's not the white one. It's one of the first versions. Ooh. Okay. I have my Azeron set up. I've got a lot of buttons set up. But the one button that we need to press, that y'all are waiting for, is... Half right. Peace! Hurry up! Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Sergeant Killer Snow, and today we are going to be finishing the Awakened King DLC for Remnant 2. Now, I was playing it last stream, I was enjoying it last stream, and in fact I was enjoying it so much that I actually already beat it. Wait a second. Are those titles correct? There we go. They just updated for me. It said first time, and I was like, wait, no, I already beat this DLC. I cannot claim that it's a first time or else I'm lying. Okay, yeah, so I will be finishing this because I have, I messaged out to my Discord saying, hey, I couldn't help myself. I literally accidentally pushed too far forward. It happens all the time because I'll just, like, dissociate and be doing stuff, and then next thing I know, I'm in cutscenes, and I'm like, wait, what's happening? So that kind of happened to me. And as a result, we blew past the, you know, the actual story point. We actually acquired most of the story while we were on stream for this DLC, and obviously it was stuff that was seeded out before the DLC. Most of the stuff from, actually it's combined lore, now that I think about it. Either way, it's very, very good content. I enjoyed it, and I have been making builds now. Obviously all starter builds. I decided to look up the difficulty thing, and I was right. Veteran mode was too hard for a normal mode. Veteran mode is hard mode, which means that Nightmare mode is very hard mode, which means that Apocalypse mode is their impossible mode, or it's like Devil May Cry's Dante Must Die mode. I don't want to do all that, but I did hear that completing the game on those modes gives you very special loot, and the best melee weapon in the goddamn game is locked behind a full clear of the hardest difficulty setting. And that would be the World's Edge, I think, which basically is just a giant greatsword made out of one of the world crystals. I looked it up, and it looks so beautiful. And it does a similar thing that, that this one does. I know we still have to do our kickoff ceremony, but I just want to... This sword I've been using that does this, that beautiful little swipe right there, yeah, that, the World's Edge, goes ahead and does a horizontal version of that, just full sends and clears enemies like crazy. I love it. I love it. I watched it and I love it, but I need it. Which means I may actually devote some time to making this game one of my more regular pastimes. Which means also, ladies and gentlemen, if you are of the persuasion of individual that plays Remnant 2 and is down for limited group play, I have to say limited, and here's why. And it's not because I'm an asshole while playing or anything, it's that I am very sensitive about time, and I like to explore things, and I will lose track of time. Very easily in the process of trying to Hang on one sec. I will lose track of time while I'm trying to explore and find everything, which doesn't work for a lot of the homies that I would play with because of the fact that, like, some of them are really experienced and they just want to blitz through and get to the content that would actually present a challenge and be fun for them, which I understand. But then simultaneously, there's going to be those that aren't as good, that aren't as skilled, that don't understand games like that as quickly, and that, like, are like me when I started out on this game, complaining and not, like, dodging. Although I think I was right in my complaints, because I started out in veteran mode and with a subclass that, or rather with an archetype that was apparently not one of the standards. Because Hunter is one of the standards. Gunslinger was one that released with a pre-order or something. And I think I got lucky and I ordered like a deluxe pack or some shit. So sorry. What we are ingesting today will be so kindly referred to as the cough of the strawberries. I would love, personally, to have my own, like, I would love to grow my own strain and start naming it after, like, anime and video game shit. Like, if I were to go ahead and make a cross strain of any of my strands, it would, I would have some strand like Mega Man, and whenever I cross it with something, it would be Mega Man X, and then the name of the other strand. I'll make Rush. Mega Man X Rush. Mega Man X Blanca. And I don't mean Blanca as in just like white. As in feminine white. No. I mean Blanca as in Street Fighter Blanca. With orange hairs coming out of that thing and the beautiful shade of green. Yes. Yes. I have a fan aiming, blowing this way, and over there is like my open kitchen area, and I'm not trying to have my stuff blow out there. I like having that button there. I can mute my own choking and dying. And with that said, I think it would be irresponsible of me to continue ingesting this product, as it will leave me in a more debilitated state than I am ever trying to be in. Well, actually I doubt that, but I know that if I take another one, I'm going to cough too much, and is gonna break me. PayPal. What you mean PayPal? Oh, right. Pizza. I ordered pizza. Okay. I can go ahead and store this for safety's sake, keeping things clean and clear and out of my way. Put that there. And now we can go ahead and hit our little button and go right to where we need to be. So we're here with our main character. Our main character has almost no scrap because I went ahead and dumped all the scrap into upgrading some stuff and testing out some builds, as is the norm. In that process, I also took I downgraded my bow, which is, for some reason, my bow isn't even here. Oh wait, it was over here. It was a main weapon. Yeah, the Royal Hunting Bow, I downgraded it completely. Even though I enjoyed using that bow, the crossbow doesn't need me to time perfect hits to guarantee those specials. Granted, I can't guarantee those specials anymore, but you know, it's just moving a little bit easier for me to use the crossbow. Plus, it's maxed out at plus 20. And I have maxed out the Alpha and Omega. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just have to go out and say it. The Alpha and Omega as a weapon you get from an endgame boss. The beta raise thing, branding a target for 30 seconds. They die, and they leave a brand at their location. Cool. So the thing about leaving the brand on the location where they died at means that you have to have something directly on top of that brand when it expires or when you reload or whatever to go ahead and cause the damage, right? We're not as poor as I thought we were. So the problem with that is that enemies are all over the place. Like they're swarming. So getting them to sit on that one spot, because the brand isn't large, it's like a personal sized branding when it's on the floor. It can fit maybe two if they're all stacked on top of one another because they all decided to cluster attack you for whatever well, not for whatever reason, that's what they love doing. But like their ending location was 3 on top of one another, then you might get like a really good pop, but the timing for it with them you know, being in constant motion most of the time is kind of hard to get. And the fact that it starts out so slow, because it does start out slow. I'll put this thing on right now. Anyone that wants to try me. So that's even slower than normal, and the reason that that's slower than normal is because I wasn't hitting anything. If I were hitting someone, that wouldn't be that. It would like speed up, but it wouldn't speed up to a point where it would make up for the fact that it's just really slow. Now it does do good damage if I'm hitting headshots and stuff, because where I was doing like maybe 300 to 600 damage with my crossbow, I was doing 101 damage hitting weak spots with every bullet, and that would be sufficient damage. But if I missed any of those, then it was negligible.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. No. There you go. Come on. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. I did not mean to... Oh, well. You're down anyway. It works. It needed to happen eventually, I'm sure of it. They were probably terrible people. Time to die. Good day to disappear. What? Oh, no, 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 sir. You don't get to. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Jesus. That was rough. That was rough. Oh, hey, yeah, we're here. So, when I backtracked here, I completed... Let's see. What did I complete? Sheesh. I definitely finished out... Can't hear myself think. Yeah, that's we at least went through one boss, so I made sure to go through at least one boss. The boss in the sewers when we got kind of lost, and then we wound up finding the guy. And ironically, they gave me the Great Sewers, which I need to, like, explore more sewers, so that way I can try and trigger a specific event. Because that specific event is holding me back from, getting some cool shit. Same on Yeisha. Yo, Yeisha has been holding out on Blood Moons, and I am getting sick of it. Maybe it'll have increased probability if I go to veteran mode. Because now knowing that I'm on normal mode, and that this game has no easy mode, makes me feel better. If I had thought that this was actually just strictly like easy mode, because it was they start you off hovering over veteran mode, so I was like, oh, that's got to be normal. Oh, God, what is? You know how when you have something really hot and you kind of have your face over it, and it gets your face all hot, you get sweaty. And if you're someone with facial hair, you know that the sweat will tickle in a weird way that is not fun. Hey there, buddy. Someone put you out on a line, huh? Oh, hey, they can't. Nope, nope, never mind. That wasn't the death spawn, was it? I saw another one pop out of his body. I'm trying to figure out how many of those... I'm sorry, what? From where? Okay. Whew! Really? Hmm. Oh, yes, indeed. I am kind of content today. It took me all day, but I did manage to force myself to focus enough to finish up my assignments, and in like actual better fashion than normal. That is to say that I didn't wind up taking until Sunday to do most of my work, which is great. Oh, hey, bud. Uh-oh. Problems. Ding. So I am doing something different with my build. You'll notice that I'm not recovering everything because I'm not super awesome with recovery abilities and stuff right now. Although I do have the build saved. Like, I have a good one because I found I got lucky and I found a vendor that was selling for just 500 scrap a ring that forces you to not be able to heal higher than 50% health. Do you know how good that is? Because the other part of it is that it automatically gives you like a flat 10% damage reduction. So I paired that with a ring that if I have 50% health or less, oh no, wait, it was for every 5% health I have missing, I get like 3% of damage reduction, something. Whatever it was, there was a lot of damage reduction that came out of it in the end. And I was able to basically roll around with almost no kind of like health recovery. I put on one ring that so long as you're on, at 50% health or less, 1 second after getting to that point, so for me it would be eternally, your health regeneration is boosted by 2. And that pretty much keeps me topped up with my damage reduction and everything else, as long as I'm not stupid. I fought a boss that I fought one of the Yeisha bosses that has, it spits out a bunch of crap on the floor, and I stupidly was, like, kiting around while I was on that crap on the floor, and it had a very, very bad result for me, obviously. As in, it nuked my health dummy quick. Now, although... actually, that one sewer could have the event! It could have the flooded sewer events, do you know? And unfortunately, I don't have a platoon to spare to go and investigate it for me, so... Hi, Abman.
Oh no, they're coming. They look mad.
They can kiss my ass, because we are going into this sewer. We're going to find out what type of sewer it is, because I know that there's like 3 kinds of sewer that can give me the chance of having Forgotten Commune. Wait a minute. I need to see about this one, because if I don't need to waste my time with it, I'm not going to right now. Mainly because I don't want to waste y'all's time as well. Location, key items. Yeah. The initial checkpoint, coast. Yep. Oh, so this just always gives the ritualist scythe. Nice. Ring of the Castaway. Yeah. I do have that. Oh, that person is showing off. They've got the dream catcher that I need. I also made a build that increases my crit chance a lot. How was my Thanksgiving? I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving too much. I don't often have family nearby for me to celebrate with. And I'm a very kind of loner type of person, and kind of sad here, you know? I enjoyed my time sitting here. But I decided to get some work done. I completed one of my history assignments yesterday. I completed the other one today. So that leaves me with doing a systems design assignment tomorrow, which actually I saw that it was just a discussion post, so I'm going to give them that discussion post, do the quiz, and full send that, be done with that, and be very happy with that. And then I'm going to see if I can actually crunch out the my other project. I have one more class. Come on, what is it? 3D scripting and games, right. Unity. I think this module is nav meshes. So I already have tampered with those a little bit. And I am intrigued to actually get a formal education on it now. So generally knowing what I kind of have to do already puts me at an advantage. I'm pretty sure I might be able to knock out 2 assignments tomorrow and then be well and in the clear to either get a jump start on things on Sunday for like the next upcoming week, which would put me at a severe advantage. I might actually be able to have a nice long distance date the following weekend if I manage to go ahead and get a good jump start on my assignments for the week. So I've got a really good motivation to try and keep overperforming and committing my time like this. So what I saw was that this area will always spawn here. This isn't a randomized sewer. So this will always wind up being the Forgotten Commune, and it will always have the same encounter with the, Oh. Was that a dropped frame? It'll always have the encounter with the altars which were really gross. Rude. Rude. Ugh. Keep on patting my chest like that because I gave myself a little bit of heartburn and I forgot to grab an antacid. Is that so? Oh wait, I heard the gun. We? Oh. Oh, I know the memoir. Really? God, I love the fact that this is a ranged melee weapon. I love it so much. I am channeling my inner Mihawk every time I do that. I hear something. This door doesn't open from this side. Like, just standing there, I could tell and I remembered. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, are they? There you go. Come on up. No, the ladder's great. Come on. Hurry up. Waiting on you. Oh, God. You actually made it. Oh, wow. That was such a good soccer hit. You saw that? I swung and they were already in the air and dying. Without me touching them. Nice. Hush. Also, I hear another one. Oh, God. And they popped up in my face and I just bitch slapped it to death. So quickly. So quickly. So proud of me. Someone has to be. Alright. We move on. You? Oh, that's a male. No one else, huh? I know I can get over there. But I want to do a little preemptive research. A little, cleanup ahead of time, you know? While I've got a really nice high vantage point. Crap. Crap. I always forget that I can swap it like that. Son of a bitch. Cooking myself. Hurry up. There we go. And there was a person over here. There you are. Oh, whoops. I knocked your ass over. Those orbs took that long to explode. What else? I saw someone over here as well. Actually, I know that area gets very active. I'm going to let that one be for right now. And I'm going to take this ladder down. and we're going to do our little boat parkour. Get it. Got it. Good. Uh-oh. My stamina is depleting. Oh god. Right as my health thing popped. That's cool. That's the downside of not having the all of the extra survivability that I had. Oh, already dead. I really dislike the orbs that those guys released. Always do. I'm such a melee-centric person because I prefer being up close and personal to my targets that it kind of feels targeted. Like, not only are we going to make these guys extremely close up and in your face, but we're also going to punish you for killing them anywhere near you. How are you going to do that? We're going to make it a literal minefield for you to leave. You stop. Woo! Now, where was I? Oh, God. Why? Why would you be so awful? I don't have anything for recovery like that, huh? Yeah. What are you talking about? I'm right here. Oh. That sounds, kind of prejudiced. Damn, I am just not good today. I literally just got myself back up to this point on my own merit, my own strengths and all that, and I am just failing. Who is it? Where? Which side? I don't care. You need to stop. You need to have never started. And I was thinking of going to veteran. What's the point?
I've got enough of that.
Already here. Wild. Anyway. What was I doing over here? Oh, right. I have to go the long way around. They force me to. Not really that bad. Right. No, God. I just wanted to get my health back. That's all. That's all. That would be cool. You'd be really cool, you guys. If I went into this dungeon just so that way I could use the crystal, go back to town, and take care of some stuff. Sounds like it'd be cool. Do it. Do it. Ward. Yes. Ah. So refined. So fresh. So good. I have all these consumables and I don't really use them. I'm about ready to sell most of them so that way I can upgrade my stuff more efficiently. By the way, if I'm speaking too low, please let me know. I'll either move my mic closer, I'll ramp up my gain. I have a lot of options at my disposal if I am not at an optimal level for people. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I discovered that these are the only weapons that enhance your unarmed prowess, so they didn't make any better knucklers or anything, so these are it. But they're not bad. I was punching for about 125 damage per punch, and I think I did about 200 something per combo, but the only problem was that I was 118 pounds of gear, so I was in the red for dodging, which meant I couldn't dodge. Anytime I hit the dodge button, it literally says flop. Like, for the class of dodge that you do, it's a flop, and you just kind of and hit the floor, and then slowly get your ass back up. It's insanely slow and hilarious. I'm gonna work on this one. I know it's another melee weapon. Why am I upping another melee weapon? Because I can't help myself. I have a problem, and that one looks really cool, and it came from the last boss, so I want it to be good. Okay. Wait, that wasn't all I was gonna try and do, right? Right. What do I get at level 5? Oh, come on, that upgrades my prime and makes it 20% better. I need to stick it out. It's really hard for me not to swap back to Challenger because it gives so much tankiness, and it also gives the ability to, what do you call it? Oh god, brain. Revive yourself. So, with the ability to revive oneself, not much more that you need to worry about if any slip-ups or mishaps happen or get screwed out of things, the way I have every now and again. And let us see what... Wait, did I put myself in the wrong spot? No, I didn't. By the way, the reason that pop is happening is because crispy bacon. Crispy bacon. It's also because of this. The energized net coil increases status effect damage by 25%. Directly applying a damaging status effect creates a 5-meter explosion for 20% of the status effect's full damage. I also have this ring that duplicates the last damaging negative status effect applied to a target, and it increases the duration of all status effects applied. And both of these things apply to reducing skill, or rather this one reduces skill cooldowns by 15%, but also reduces relic use speed, and I decided to put this on there so my melee attacks apply bleed. But I might swap this. I might swap this for... Yeah, that might do. Probably not the best idea. Not the worst either. So the ring I just put on, I actually totally forgot what it was. Here, let me look it up again. Right, it's another one that reduces my skill cooldowns, but it cost me 15% of my health. What else? I just saw something vital. Right, this. because I need to do this and then that. Indeed. Now I wonder what happens if I take it back to him, because technically I did already find that. And I used it to my advantage. Because that is the correct way. No. Bullshit ass sniping blob. Oh, okay, so you really weren't gonna give me anything? Like, that guy wasn't gonna get pulsed at all by it? No. Bro. What? I can't stand them. I really can't. I've explained my problems with those purple spitting mobs. Because it isn't fair that they have tracking while they're doing their strong, powerful cone spit attack, which causes you to have to drain out all of your stamina to either sprint around them or to dodge consistently to avoid the damage. It's excessive. Lock them to one spot or one view angle, or slow their rotation radius while they have that attack channeling active. That will reduce frustrating gameplay. Because aside from that, most of the other frustrating gameplay elements that I usually find in games like these aren't really present here. They've done real decent with it. But I'm sure it can be heard on my voice, the level of annoyance that I get when it comes to getting taken down by what feels like kind of bullshit stuff. And I didn't like freak out in the moment because I figured that it was a possibility already, because it's almost always a 50-50 chance that I'm gonna get killed by one of those purple guys if they are present because of that cone spit attack. It's really dumb. Thank you. Excuse you. Oh god, they're just all here. Fuck it. Oh my god! Ooh. I don't like him. I'm switching. I can't. As much as I want to try fun builds and stuff, I just cannot go against those guys unless I'm so close to fucking leveling this too. I can't do shit if I can't live to enjoy the goddamn game. So we're gonna go over here. Which build was this? That was not going to be the good one. And this one, of course, is gonna keep me away from Ritualist, but that's fine. Oh, this was the unarmed one. Damn. Damn. Oh wait, it was this one, and I didn't save the one for the other crap. Got it. And this one I didn't save when I put on the health recovery, but it was actually needed, so I was like, man, screw this. And it took me a long time to find it. So I told myself I would remember general area where it was to be found. Right? Don't do this to me. Do it. Those. That's the one. What's the name of that ring? Reserve boosting gem. Gotta remember that. Oh boy, that's right. It also saved when I had, cool. There we go. Crispy friggin' bacon. Oh, hey, I still have my ability active. That's nuts. Okay. You're dying over there. I don't know what killed him, and I don't know why these things are moving so fast. Oh, when I changed my weapon, I must have, when I triggered the ability, must have hit one of them. Made them aggro on me. For some reason, they pick up speed. I did not expect that. What's in here? You gonna climb? You gonna climb? That's not a good idea. You're gonna climb too? Hello, friend. This is Otz. Woo! Son of a... You hit hard. Why? Y'all saw the other one. It went down in 2 hits, and I was chunking that one. I don't like inconsistency. Don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean I dislike variety. It just means that if there's nothing that visibly distinguishes them besides a subtle, like, I noticed that its fur was a little bit more gray than the other one. Was that the indication that that was some sort of super rat? Was it? I need to know this because this is kind of dumb. How some mobs, without having like I noticed that the ones that are like bosses or pseudo bosses, they have that like red aura around them. Cool. That's really easy to understand. Why is the rest of the game language so difficult to grasp then? You know? Motherfucker. No. Get away. Stop. Stop! God! Jesus! Where is he? Did he die up here? Did he climb up there? I hope he died there. Because I really don't want to deal with that anymore. What is going on? Was it reflecting it back at me? What? Weirdness. Shit. Yeah, this one is a little bit more whitish. Okay, cool. I'm just not gonna be allowed to... There. I need to know when the start of your fucking random attack shit happens. When the start of your damage box starts. That's stupid. Oh. I heard about a game called what was it? Ghost something or other, but you were this cool samurai ninja and a one hit kills you. But the movement controls are like basically the entirety of the gameplay. And I'm down to check that out. See, this is why I use melee weapons so much. Because I have 6 options for a handgun. I've got 6 options for, you know, for long guns. And then I've got 14 options for melee weapons. Now, if I recall, in the first one, it was the inverse. That you had so many of everything else, but for melee weapons, there was trash because there wasn't really much to do with melee. That's completely fixed here. There's a lot to do with melee. But there's some things that are a little goofy feeling. Goofy is the best way I can explain it. Oh. Do you? Have to fix that. Where else? Also, where am I that it's already like all discovered here? Oh god. I didn't want to have this gun equipped. Boop. Boop. Done. Thank you. Oh, hey. I recognize something there. Something that I didn't get to complete before. Something that I will likely take the time to complete. Day, now. Ish. Oh, that's crazy. This is the area that I've been through a few times already. And I never hit the bell. Allow me to signal the end of the Skypian's blight. Wait. First. Ah. Got him. I hear someone else. I know what's happening. I thought I knew what was happening. Oh my god. Asshole, more like.
Monster!
Asshole. There you go, guys. I'll take care of it. No. Oh. Okay. That takes care of them. I keep getting a little panicked whenever I look and I see my health, and then I remember, no, wait, half health build, we're good. This feels just like running half health builds in Dauntless. God, we've played a lot of games. Oh, Lord, no. There's my friggin' level up. Come on. Nice. That's done.
It's over.
Okay. So it's really only a one encounter thing per bell. I was testing it just to see. See that huge, like, underwater area or under something area in the map underneath what's on the other side of there. Curious if I ever got to it. There's a couple ways to find out. Well, that's also a way. Oh yeah, I definitely walked through here. I see. I've made error. I beat these guys and it took me nowhere, right? Oh yeah, that's right. There was the melee weapon. The melee weapon. What was it again? What does it do? I never read it. Charged melee hits grant Fathomless Deep, which increases melee stagger by 10% per stack for 5 seconds. Max 3 stacks. So that's like 30% extra stagger. That's pretty cool. Wait, what was that stagger value initially? Oh, it's already got an 80% stagger modifier. That's cool. Real cool. I want to see what it'll stagger. I can't keep letting myself get distracted by, like, upgrading all these weapons, though. I really can't. I keep doing it. I need to get on the other side of that, but I'm not in the position to do so. I need to pay attention to where I'm going, what I'm doing. That was me venting my frustration. Just kidding, guys. I'm not that robotic. I sound a little, lacking. I've been writing World War II essays all day. I need to get this frustration out on these enemies, but they are proving to be added frustrations in some cases. You feel me? I'm not enjoying it. And to be perfectly clear, I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the game, I'm enjoying the challenge so far. I don't enjoy just things that don't feel fair. I'm big on fairness. Brother. Nope. I need to look into a different relic for this build. I just realized. Or rather, I just remembered. Do you remember? Okay. I know we have stuff to do over here. happens if I change the mod I'm using on this. From Voltaic, what's this? Oh, the Ring of Spears, the Skewer, Reaping Mist. Oh, the status effect stuff. That's definitely something I could pay attention to at some point again, but for now... Ah, yes. Good. I'm sorry, where? Nope. From that range, she would have hit me with every pellet. That would have been like a one-shot kill. I'm not down for that. Just do that. Nice. Excellent. Had a total of 5 skipped frames already. Stop it. Nice. Well, well. Alright. Ay, ay, ay. Explosives. Okay. We should be... See you. I see y'all too. That was filthy, and I know it, and I love it, and I... Why am I not, like, damaging anything? Help. Oh. I was concerned. Ow. No. Okay. She goes down. I had to double check because I was like, wait, she might transform. That's always a possibility here. I'm sorry, who just cocked their gun at me? He's angry now. That's a shame.
Can't miss
Oh, shit. You're right. Caught me off guard.
This one looks dangerous.
Oh, thank you! Someone actually gave me respect. Someone actually said I look like a threat.
That's it.
Crazy. Imagine that's all that a person wanted was just validation, and people just were like, yeah, no, I don't want to validate you. I don't want you to think that you're, you know, actually any kind of measure of important, so just keep being menial until you have me at gunpoint. And then I might validate you just a little bit, just so that way you don't kill me. Take it all back behind your back, though. That's how some people really are. That's how some people are. Like in the back of their minds, that's their thing.
I see the intruder.
No. All right, here we go. This is rough. Ooh. Nice. We got a medic level up. We got a level up for... Oh, wait. We also got that explorer level up a little while back. I didn't neglect to acknowledge it. I just kind of backlogged it. So we're at level 5. That means that our prime perk is now leveled up a little bit. We get a 20% chance to spawn additional items and rare drops when defeating stronger enemies, which means it's going to be easier for us to get everything. So that way we can go ahead and upgrade. We also have metal detector, which increases the ammo currency and metal drop rate chance for the entire party, which is just me. Pickups increase my damage. I might actually come up with a pickup build too, because there's room for builds and there's some interesting synergies that I noticed. Movement speed and swiftness. Oh yeah, there's a lot to do. I also found it possible, or rather, in tinkering with a potential bleed build that increases crit. Thus far. Hey, boo boo. No. Oh wait, that's right. That's all in there. That's all inside. Goals. Ah, I see.
That's right. We'll never stop me.
Ah. Saved her. Damn it. Fuck. Heal. Also do this. Heal through it. Good boy. Oh. I conned him into going into that corner, and I feel real proud of it. I forgot this guy was a healer. For his people. Is this something? No, I don't think there's anything beyond that door. Not this time around, at least. Oh, dang. Oh, dang, that's crazy. There's something on there I need. Let's find out. Nope. We're good. Like doing that. Need more explosives. I feel like that's something I could benefit from. Also, I just pictured in my head how delectable a cross build would be between engineer and gunslinger. Engineer is the primary. That way you can overclock your carried weapon and have infinite ammo, higher attack rate, everything else, and then the gunslinger perks in. I might try something. What was that sound? Who just full released near me? I need to put an arrow in their face. Uh-huh. I see, it was no one. Only no one would have the balls to do that near me. Alright, we're getting some gifts here and there. That'd be too far. What about... no. See, it feels like something when the only two vents on that thing are both at levels that we'd be able to do something about. Ooh, so sorry. Again, long day. Oh, that looks like a mighty fine crystal. Also one that I've already been to. We are trying to go up. I'm afraid of no ghost. But I do want to put an arrow in you. Oh my god. Y'all just came out of nowhere. Nah, nah. They just flew up over there so damn fast like the Flight of the Valkyries and decided to fuck my shit in record time. I'm not okay with how that just went down. Motherfucker. I needed more stamina than I have. I do not like your aim. Assholes. Who? Where are you? Who's talking to me? Who's threatening me? No one? Because I am not draining stamina for sprinting? That's crazy. I swear, I just heard a voice that was telling me that I was never leaving. And they're right. I don't exactly go out often. But I'd like to know who knows that much about me within the confines of this video game. Was it a lucky guess? Was it clairvoyance? Was it advanced programming? Was it AI? Possibilities are endless. And apparently, so are the bodies. Because they just keep running, running, and running, running, and running, running. I'm just kidding. That'd be awful if these guys were like actively running and like moving in place, still actively squirming and... Oh, I could get really graphic. I'm gonna stop now. Is it just you? No. I got your friend. Okay, so I know that we have this here. The question is there anything over there? No. We go down here. We break all of this. So there is a decision to be made at the very end of this DLC. I already know what happens when you choose violence. Or rather, when you choose the obvious, immediate, violent path. As such, I'm still gonna do it. Because it's fun. But I believe that also kind of finishes our run there, and I'd have to play it all over again in order to choose the other option. So we have to keep that in mind. But I'll explain things when we get up to that point, such as story and all that other good stuff that built up to the conclusion here, because the story is supposed to be kind of acquired throughout the base game, and then this kind of puts a nice little finisher. Oh my god! Keep waiting, please. Did I ever get this? I should have. Yeah, I got it. When they just give me scrap, it means I found that crap. Someone's here. Shh, so loud. She was the one that I heard making all those like throat clearing noises when I was stuck to that part of the docks. I could tell. I could tell her throat noises. Pause. Cheers, bro. I'll pack a bowl for that. Woo. And, ooh. Ayo chat, don't do shit if you want me to go ahead and put a little of this Chem Dog sugar on top of this bowl. Word. Say less. I feel like that is... Oh my god, that's so excessive. What am I doing? That is not a good idea. That is so not a good idea. Guys, this is really bad. And all it would have taken to stop me from making this horrible choice would have been for chat to say something. I think. Or make it like a layer cake. I am an artist officially. Oficialmente. And as I say to all of my homies in the Discord servers and stuff that I toke with, here's my friends. That's like a refreshing burst of air, I tell you what. One big inhale and 2 big exhales later. Delicious flavor that I am going to savor. And I was about to stow my mic away. That's crazy. Good. Everything is reading correctly. Oh, right. I opened up this door. This was a little side door. In order to get that, we're going to need to go up there, and technically I've already gotten it, so that's only going to give us an amount of scrap. Which is also kind of crap, but it's also good, because we need the scrap. You are dead. Yep. That is exactly what I was getting at. Trying to be careful. The enemies around here do sometimes have a habit of just kind of appearing and then attacking and knocking you off. Not like knocking you off, but they'll stagger you, and if they stagger you near an edge, the geometry for edges in this game has been annoying the shit out of me. One of those things, it's a little unfair. You feel me? There's no reason why I should, like, run towards a fence and then suddenly have to drink a potion of liquid death because you didn't think that someone would run so close to such a thing. Damn, bro. Yes. Oh, shit. I was gonna say, where the hell are you hiding?
Yeah.
That was so fast that they just kind of appeared. Also, I don't think I ever dropped down here. I think I was going to, and then I was like, no, they didn't put nothing there. Because they want me to go here. But I may as well. Oh, hey, look. Nothing. Can dogs. I forget not everyone. Oh god! I forget not everyone is into the cannabis industry. This says ChemDog Live Resin Sugar. It looks just like slightly yellowed sugar crystals. But what it is live resin refined to the point where it looks just like it's crystallized. I also have it in wax form here, but this one is called Mac Punch. And those cannabis products are kind of what help me keep more level than I usually am naturally. Because much as I like to think that I got out of the military with only a few dents, dings, and some slight problems in the head, I have to admit that I may have come back with a few more issues than I left with. Oh hey, that guy was a thing. Was being the operative word. He's now deceased. And we get to pick this up, whatever it is. Hardened iron. I remember that there's a couple more of the flyers over there, so I don't really want to get too close and trigger them and make them go all crazy and cattywampus. That's also a fun term that a lot of people don't remember. Cattywampus. I'm gonna grab this. Is this a simulacrum? There's no way that I didn't find that simulacrum before. I actually may have missed a simulacrum. That's... okay. I learned it did something. Yes, indeed. Time is on my side. Ooh, okay, so the ring gave us 250 scrap. We're back at 2,000 scrap. Eventually, I will jump up to veteran just to see if it gives me more scrap, more resources and stuff, and see if it's worth the extra hassle and pain that I'm gonna have to endure to, you know, succeed. I think I just need to kind of grind up some more of these archetypes until I'm comfortable. I think that's gonna be it. Because although we do have the Challenger archetype ground up, which is a very, very potent one to have, I feel like I just kind of want more variety to choose from, rather than being locked to what I've already got. Oh. Brother! Alright, I'm gonna take a potion now, please. Thank you. Oh my god. Those guys are big. Big and meaty. They look like they smell like rotten beef. Look, it's defac meat. If you know, you know. I'm so sorry. Another one. You're one of the 2 strips of bacon we're allowed to have. Please come back. Yeah, here is Boss Land. Right there. What's this? Did I never come through here? Did I never see this? Is this anything? Am I just tripping? I might just be tripping. There may have been something here once upon a time. Or it's like an RNG chance of spawning something there. Maybe. Possibly. It's all speculation. Ba-da, ba-da-da, da-da, la-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da. Oh boy. Where? Where? Nah, that's not cool. I don't like you guys. Stop that. Suddenly you don't do your back jump all the way into it? That's crazy. Inconsistency. You do it every other time. Oh, there's a firestorm behind me. I'm just actively going to choose not to do what the person right next to me did. Smart. Obviously, that is the way that they should react, but it's annoying that they don't react like that all the time, so it already sets the precedent of, oh, like, okay, I can take care of these guys because they don't know that they can just, like, not jump into fire. But then they just suddenly learn and decide not to, but only some of the time, not all of the time, and it... Oof. Okay. What's this? Oh, right, I read that before. So there's a lot of little books left by Dran and Faye that may or may not even belong here. They exist. I feel like I saw... Yeah, I did see where... Oh, that's right, I gotta go through that and then do the thing. I understand. To describe my, or to explain my line of thought, I need to go through here so that way I can go and get access to the other area that I can see on the map. I also learned that on the map, those doorways that, you know, like the one we just walked into, the ones that have the rectangular shape are mission doors, like those are main story quest doors that will progress the storyline, and then the ones that are rounded archways, those are actually dungeons. Those are side quests. Those are optional. And just knowing that alone made a decent difference. We have one stack of scavenger. There's one side quest. Oh, hey. There you go. So, I kind of maxed out my movement while aiming, so it's made it a little easier for me to keep up and narrowly evade stuff while still being able to maintain my offensive presence. Because once I can see where their, what do you call it? Their stuff is gonna wind up. Their attacks, their missiles, their projectiles. Once I see where they're gonna wind up, I can kind of safely swap to my gun, my crossbow, and take care of it with much less concern than I had previously. There's a thick one nearby. It's like right around here. Oh yeah, I remember. Alright, dude. Don't kick me out of my healing. Bitch ass motherfucker. Stop it. What did I pick up? Tell me that. I swear I saw something different than what they just showed me. Nice. See, some dodge, some don't, and it gets annoying. I see. You have fun. You having fun? Good. Good. What I told you to do. Those guys also tend to just rub me the wrong way every so often. And now to clarify that, I really don't like that their fire just hits so much harder than any fire that I've got. Not fair. Why they got so much stronger shit. Wait a minute. I gotta jump down from upstairs. That's how I get there. We will succeed. Also, I really gotta remember to use this power a little bit more. Oh my god, I am in trouble. Take all of that, and I am suddenly very much out of relic charges, so sooner I get to a crystal. Oh, that's right, we have a crystal right there, but I will get to that later. I am having fun. He did. Nothing there. Right, this leads me outside. On the correct side to open up a door as well. Excellent. Before I approach that guy and show him that I am also that guy. Alright, we are gonna... No. I think he holy burned, actually. I think he was taking damage from his homie. That's a shame. Betrayal. So guys, if you were playing a little game that has a really simple concept, a really simple play loop, do you want a story mudding it up, or do you think a story will enhance it and make it more than the simple gameplay that it's providing? Cool. You can answer now, or in the comments, or in the Discord. Any one of those. Just trying to crowdsource some responses. See what I want to do for a particular thing I'm working on. I'm gonna use this checkpoint, and then I'm gonna go back inside. You know what? I might actually. 2.4K scrap. Wrap. I might have to do something with it. Okay. No, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Once I touch the world crystal, that charge comes right back. Do I have anything for you? I haven't had anything for you in a minute, have I? I'm always worth the time, but if I don't have anything for you, then are you worth my time? Oh. Ah. Take care now. Bye-bye then. I give her a lot of shit, but honestly, same. Like, big mood. Like, hashtag relatable. Hang on. Let me take a look at those stats again. And I think this is the last... Yeah, this takes a simulacrum. That's where my other simulacrums were going, because I capped out another 2 weapons or so. That's crazy. Cool. So those are done. Alright. Pretty tubular or something, I guess. Nah, that's actually really awesome to have those done. But I was hoping that would at least get to like 40 damage, but I don't know. It's fine, I digress. This, love it. Love everything about it. This, it's a good weapon for me to have to swap things in and out of. That's it. Let's see. A story with it would enhance the stream. Oh, it wouldn't be for the stream, but this would be for a personal project of mine. It's a game that I'm working on that is still in the early stages of its development. And by that I mean I have mechanics, and I'm working on trying to make maps that can be randomized. But I'd want to know if a story would enhance that kind of play experience, where it's just kind of a match by match basis of the gameplay loop, since it's not like an RPG style thing, or you know, what level of narrative people would want and be more comfortable. We want the skewer. Nah. The ring of spears might actually be the better one. We're gonna go with that. Things like to get close to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that. Like if I do wind up ever streaming it, it'll be after I've already like done a good amount of the work, and it's maybe it just needs some textures, or like one way or another I need to make sure that I've got most of it done, because if not, by the time I like unveil the concept and stuff to the general public, then, you know, someone else might be like, oh, well, I could do that really quick, and then they go ahead and take my idea, release it, and, you know, they gain the success while I'm sitting there with a concept that people are now going to relate to that person's failure and or general success, but like they'll be like, oh, they're just trying to copy that, or it's going to be the same as that. So I want my little unique idea to stay as my unique idea until it's like so close to release that people will be like, oh man, I wish I thought of that. That's a goal. This is smart, man. Oh, god damn it! I remember this place. I think we'll have another one either coming from the left or right. This area's got a lot of these guys. And I learned something about this this map that I didn't know the first time I went through, because I was trying to look up how to leave after, because certain doors shifted. And what I learned about the doors shifting was that, so this whole thing is basically like a chessboard. A small scale one, rather a large scale one, but to the scale of a chessboard, it doesn't have as many rooms. You know what? I'm just gonna pull it up. It's got about like 9 rooms, right? And the end area of this is to play a game versus a Dran that if you lose, cool. If you lose the game that you're playing against him, it'll give you a stacking curse debuff that cuts your max health, and it just keeps on hitting you with that and keeps on stacking it up 100% of the time for every failure. But as you move your pieces around on that board, it changes the configuration of this dungeon. Little monsters. Fuck off. See, he jumped up in the air from like here, and then he like stabbed with extra speed and strength and wound up over here. Like, that's a long distance to cover with a jumping spear. As if a jumping spear is a type of spear, with like a jumping spear strike. Just wanted to run and be quick getting through here, but I forgot that they just do not care and will absolutely obliterate you. No. Oh, damn, that's right. I am using something else and... Oh, hey. Hello? I kind of love this. This thing is actually waiting there. It held that for so long. That's not right. Solid casting speed +1. Anyway, I'm really bothered about that. I hear these guys walking around and banging their little stabs on the floor. It's actually really nice statue. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that in reality. Russian roulette with swords? Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I haven't used it before, but wait. I think I actually got this off of the last boss. This was one of the things that dropped off of it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So the annoying part about this is that I have to find my way through this little maze of theirs. And all the rooms generally look alike. And as I make my way through here, I'm generally supposed to... I'm generally not supposed to, like, really get too hooked on where things are, because it's going to be a different route when I finish. And usually I allot a good amount of memory to remembering my return paths. Funny, everything else reacted when it was getting burned. Those guys just... they're coded differently, and I don't like that for ranged enemies that are airborne. They seemingly have preternatural stability in the air. Like, I've hit them with melee weapons, I've hit them with multiple different types of ranged weapons. Only every so often, my ranged attacks will just kind of, like, add up and stagger them. Alright. I'm sorry, what is your hitbox? And your cooldown for your dodge. Sure, I don't need any of that. There you go. Go ahead. Now I've gone melee now. I'm sorry, boss. What? No. Oh, we're dead. Bro, stop. God damn. Fucking basic enemies that suddenly they're like, oh, we're gonna be extra overzealous because there is a boss enemy nearby. You know, we wanna look our best, do our part. Bro, those weren't even the enemy that I needed to worry about. Got y'all. That is a really, really good mod, and I officially love it. I love everything about it. Current build I'm using can't even really be called a build. Ooh. Sorry, had to break the various joints of my vertebrae in my neck. And looks like I'm not going that way. Well, that's swell. Hang on. Oh man, I'm having a whole bunch of micromanagement ideas for my stream deck. Like the button that I press for my scenes, like I have a button dedicated to each scene when I could turn it into a folder that brings me into a different section that has all my scenes. And then once I pick my scene, I could back out and go to a different folder that has my camera control, and then instead of having the same scene but with two different camera things, I could just be like, yeah, when I hit this button, make the camera big. When I hit this button, make the camera small and not have so many scenes for it. God, common sense. It's so hard to come by because I overcomplicate things so often. Let me simplify. Oh, I'm simplifying. I'm so glad I have that. Okay. Hey, we made it. That's the guy. That's the guy. This is him, right here. So we play against this guy, which is technically a statue, I guess. And by the way, I am gonna wind up looking up this solution too, because I played this guy already. I got really frustrated. I left. I came back. I beat him. I looked it up, and it was after I had looked it up. Oh, here we go. Never shows any emotion at all, not even when he wins. He simply plays. I suspect he has some nefarious purpose, or perhaps he has some arcane truth behind this game that none can yet be divined. 3 in a row, but not, of course, at the starting position. It is practically a child's game. Yes. He doesn't respond to queries. He plays it hundreds of thousands of times. Can't win. Notice if a pawn had shifted or disappeared. I even tried to cheat myself once, but the pawn stubbornly refused to move. And then the postulant didn't even react. Whoever was here before me was so mad that they kept getting beat by this guy. But I am personally going to pull up a little postulant's parlor guide because I want to get all the items. And since this little game right here of Connect 3 is basically what it is, I need to make sure that once you solve the game, you can't start it up again. And that's what screwed me from being able to get things on that first run, because I played everything else, like I did everything else in the dungeon almost perfectly, and I burned through all of my items for curing the fucking curse that this guy gives me, because it just kept stacking, and once it got to like most of my health was chunked off and wouldn't be able to regrow again, I'd use the cure and it would wipe everything clean, and then I'd do it again. It was crazy. Good time. Okay. Drag that out. There. Gonna type postulants. Yep. Parlor. Oh, I misspelled remnant. Oh, Matt Pat would be so disappointed that I misspelled remnant. It's okay. Amulets, rings. Oh, there is something I may have missed here then. Do I already have this set? I think I do. Yeah, I think it's... I have that. Where was it? Oh, wait a minute. Capturing the top right corner with the player's own pieces and leaving the top middle slot either taken by the player's own piece or empty. So I don't have this armor set yet because I didn't do this. So I can't have the postulant's piece in the top middle slot. I just need to have 2 of ours there. And that will get us an actually really cool armor set. I'm seething about it. I already have that. But it says it also gives 2 random things. Crap. What are all the configurations? Oh, here we go. That's weird, so I must have gotten that ring on accident through some other thing. So Game Master's Pride is a ring that you can get that reduces all... Oh, never mind, I don't have it. Reduces all healing by 50%, splits all damage and remaining healing evenly among all allies wearing this ring. Interesting. So the only way for me to get it is to play with someone to get it. Yep. They locked it behind needing to basically move one of these pieces, have someone position themselves in the right spot, and then you move a piece and then they get access to it. Or, you know, they do it for you. Whichever. Either way, it's not something that I can get on my own, which kinda sucks. Oh no. Mm-hmm. Ah, thank you. I heard it this time. Could you guys hear it? I know that I heard a mechanism move that I've never heard before. Cool. Damn it.
Okay, this is it.
It's gone. He's gone. His head is gone, bro. Oh my god. No. Whew. Okay. Okay. Good death noises. And there it is. There's what he was defending.
My lucky day.
That looks really cool. That looks really cool. I like that armor. Yeah, I am gonna need to start adding points into this. Start having that around without having Challenger equipped. That was a quick trigger finger. Alright, so by that logic, then all I have is that I can't really those, but I guess if I occupy those bottom two. And now I think I see why they said that that the only stipulation was that we can't allow them to occupy the top slot, since that top middle slot is our exit. Oh, game over. I'm cursed. Yeah. Oh. All those things reset, but rusted heirloom full of little green gems. I'm gonna remember that because I'm going to try and do thing where, oh my god, they need something to, that's the wrong one. They need something that lets us like sort by ability or sort by keyword or something, because this is really inconvenient with the amount that there are. And not everyone is going to remember it based off of like the look of it. I know I sure the fuck am not. I know what the looks of the things in my inventory are. I just don't know what is assigned to all of them. Too many. Please tell me I have something. First Blight. Okay. So, do I have something to... There it is. We'll get rid of that. I can close out that thing about that, and close out that thing about that, and... Ha! Cool, so this little trick does work, and I can do this as often as I want. We can go that. Fuck's sake. Alright. You already know where those are. Get that without a friend. Assholes are just... Oh wait, I got it. Yeah, see, that's not the way that that was supposed to go. Not according to what this was telling me, but... And now I am screwed. This guy He screwed me.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it? He wins. Oh, but it's a shame that I'm wearing a ring that prevents any further of his shenaniganry. You weren't even supposed to be the one that goes there, so I don't know why you did that. Yeah, see? It's crazy. Problems. I just gave him the victory. I need this thing to fucking actually give me the correct solution here. I don't want... And an ad blocker thing, really? These these anti-ad blocker things are getting actually quite ridiculous. And it looks like the solution's been changed. Yeah, something's been updated in the game to change the postulant's puzzle. That's what happened. There was a download. Yeah, it is tic-tac-toe, but, you know, in tic-tac-toe, you can't pick up your fucking circle or X and move it. So, it's a little bit more frustrating, because, the solution... I knew what the solution was, because the movements were always generally the same, because puzzles like this, they put the solutions online within, like, the first day. And I did try it originally on my own, I did beat it on my own, and then I looked up the solution because I wound up getting lost trying to get out and realizing I couldn't leave the dungeon. And it turns out that this board is the dungeon, and where you move things, where your pieces are the unlocked doors, and where the black pieces are locked doors. So the way that it wound up, like, looking at the end always blocks off your exit. You wind up having to, like, die to get out or use the exit crystal behind the locked door behind this guy. That's how this is supposed to go. Originally, the solution used to be you bring this up, and this would move in. And then this one, you move out. And that's not what happens anymore. Wait a minute. Why does this suddenly... Did it just do the right move that I was expecting it to do? You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You actually just played me like that. In front of people. Where the... Open up the goddamn solution. Show me that shit. Stop with your ad blocker. No, turn off your ad blocker. No. Yes. Was it? Done. Leave forever. Don't like that guy. See, he wasn't making that move at all. That starting move, that's the move that I needed. And when he made it, I was like, and then, wait, that's what I needed. Every single time, he's been fucking doing the alternate move that cancels it out and gives him, like, a 2-turn you know, a 2-turn thing that is instant and nasty. I didn't like it. Not at all. Oh, wait, I gotta remember to take this off and put back on my ring that had a bunch of little emeralds circling it. Right there. Rusted heirloom. 2 stacks of bulwark while at 50% health. That's me, Mr. 50% health. Mr. Half-Life build. Mr. bringing Dauntless into Remnant. I hear gross sounds. Cool. No. No. Uh-oh. I think they're about to try and force me to say yes. Did you just slide at me, my guy? I just got stunned on. I have made no mistake. Good God, except turning my back on you. These guys are really scrawny, but really, really athletic, and it's kind of worrying. Yep. Asshole. Thought I couldn't hear him snarling at me down there. Come on, bro. There was no exit crystal in that back room. And that's kinda ass. Oop. Oh no. Got him. Couldn't reload fast enough. I see, I see. I'm sorry, what? Sir. Oh, I'm gonna do horrible things to you in this corner, old timer. Oh god. Yep. And I got an achievement. Ghost in the Machine. Defeat 25 aberrations. Don't mind if I do. Corrupted Luminite and a whole bunch of goodies. What? There you go. I was concerned about it for a second, but when I saw that it was one of the old guys and it threw me into the fight when I was like already close range, I was like, oh yeah. Anime sword, check. Big fuck off wizard hat, check. And evening streaming with the bros, priceless. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. You know what? Cheers, bro. I'll toke to that. I will big screen toke to that. So, I just remembered that, I packed a whole lot of, ChemDog sugar in there. And, I pretty much just cooked right in the middle where it all was.
Uh-oh. Somebody get Mario.
Alright. Ring of... Oh, doesn't matter. I already had it. It just gave me a bunch of scrap. 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 And since the entrance is likely blocked off again... Actually, let's see. Let's see what they did to us. It's open. But wait, will it let us actually exit? Hey, alright. They actually reconfigured it. They made it possible for us to not only enter, but exit. I like that. Before it felt like a bit of a design fuck off. Like, hey, you completed it. Good luck. You're supposed to know that there's this item, this obscure item in your inventory that you never buy and you never loot, that you just single click it and you die. Takes you right back to the nearest world point. You'll be fine. Like, oh. What? That's literally what I had to do to leave the first time I finished that dungeon. And I've had to chug that stuff like 4 times ever since, because and not for that dungeon either. It's just because I'll wind up getting stuck in floor texture or something, and it's the only way out is to unalive. Only way. Oh yes sir, yes sir. Alright, now we get to ascend. Now we're going to do things. Oh yes, senor. Where are you? Oh, you're just a softy in the middle guy. There you go. I'm a half health guy too, so you took almost half of my half health. Although those guys that attack actually, didn't that used to be a one-shot kill? Or was that only, oh no wait, it was in a boss version. A boss version of that thing is a one-shot kill. You ever play a game the hard way only for your friend to tell you there was a simple feature, NPC or item that would have saved you hours of your life? Wouldn't have been me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Crap! Because I'm not using any of my like fully developed archetypes, but it gets annoying because now I have to fight those annoying melee mobs again. And that Fey Royal armor is gorgeous. Alright. Bear with me. Why are none of you bears yet? Just kidding. Don't actually try and polymorph yourselves into a legion of bears at my disposal. That would be insane. Anyway. What was I going to do, you may wonder? Well, I'll never tell you. No, I'm going to. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and swap Explorer into our second slot. And for our primary slot, we are going to equip Engineer. Mainly because of this Fortify to increase our armor effectiveness, make us a little tankier. Bear. Other bear. Oh, bother. Hang on. That's right. I can overclock with my thing, and it'll trigger like a 50-second cooldown. Skill damage and skill crit chance is increased. So if I had a skill that was dealing damage. I can be an American woman! For context, that is a joke. I was raised by two wonderful women. I love women. But goddamn, all you gotta do is look at social media. No, I forgot that at level 5, each of these archetypes unlocks another ability. And, Gold Digger looks like it's got a 36.9 second cooldown, right? But it lasts for 45 seconds, so I see valuable overlap there for combat scenarios, and it either gives me 10% increase to all damage, 15% damage reduction, or 2 health regen per second, or haste. And I don't even know what haste does for me in this game. So I'm very excited about that. What was the other thing? Self-discovery. Using a relic instantly fills scavenger stack. Prevents stack decay. This is the class that you're supposed to use your relic preemptively. I've been seeing so many synergies that I could do. I just need to get these things leveled up properly. I need to go look at my stuff now, because this is not going to be a Half-Life build anymore. Which is why I left the area, so that way I could do this. Haste and Final Fantasy go... Haste and most anything goes burr, alright? But I don't know what it does here, and I haven't looked it up yet. I just learned that whenever I have buffs or debuffs, they'll actually show up here. So, like, if I were to equip, let me go to the rings and equip, not that one, where's the other bloody one? This one. Bam! But then, because of that causing damage to me, I have 10% increased crit chance, and then I can equip this, which gives me 2 health regen per second, because it gives me health regen for when I'm within 25 meters of a bleeding entity, period. So not only am I healing faster than my own bleed is hurting me, but I'm giving myself I'm overhealing technically, so I'm giving myself passively an extra 0.9 healing per second, healing regen, and I get increased crit chance by 10%, which, nice. I think I have a ring that increases my crit damage by 30%. I already made a build around these. Kind of a build, since I don't have other stuff. I want to make sure that I remove that first, because if I don't, I'm bleeding profusely. Oh, cool, my power level's back at 20. I want stuff that does things. I think that's fair. Alright, after dealing 20% of weapons total magazine base. Nope. 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 Oh! Oh-ho! Oh-ho-ho. We're not doing it. It does look pretty, though, and if I need it later, I will definitely be using it. Skill cooldowns? Nope. Nope. Ooh, wait, there was one about, I know what I'm thinking in my head, but nothing is getting spit out properly here. Also, there's something I need to test real quick. Oh, that was the wrong thing. But cool, that's the regenerative one. That's nice. Quite nice. I meant to do this one. Okay. Oh, hey, I can melee attack with that. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's overheat on this, so... Alright. That testing is concluded. So... things that affect, the weapon accuracy and stuff like that probably won't work, but I do know I have stuff that affects heavy weapons. I'm thinking of doing this gain 200% of health regenerated as mod power and tossing it in as part of the self-bleed build, because I'm just going to be regenerating. But I'm not sure. That's bulwark. 6% of base melee as lifesteal goes crazy when you're swinging and hitting people for as much as the sword can hit for. Health regen and relic use speed. I am gonna do a relic use and consumables build eventually. That is something I want to do. I still don't know what constitutes a perfect dodge. I don't think there's any indicator for it, unless there's a sound for it that I've just never heard in my life because I don't dodge right. Although there are some times where, like, I dodge and I'm like, damn, that actually, like, I made the cut that time? That's crazy. No. Where the hell is this is what I'm talking about. I do so sorely apologize that a lot of this is going to be me staring at menus, because I'm not messed up or anything. I have my glasses, I can read everything. But for the love of God, there's no way to filter these. Oh, there's the crit damage by 30% one I mentioned. No. No. We just gave up that build. Please stop throwing it at us. Oh. No. Base consumable duration. That's something that that's going to be a part of the consumable build 100%. And I have another ring that increases the amount of concoctions that I can drink at once, and being an alchemist lets you drink an extra concoction at the same time, so that's, I think, up to 3. And that's kind of wild. Gray health build is going to be something that I'm going to experiment with eventually. But it's wild how I know for... This used to always be down here. These rings just wind up never actually being sorted. They just kind of do their own thing, huh? It is crazy that that I did not find the ring I'm looking for, and I know that I have it. This is insane. Oh! Chat, I fucking found it. wouldn't it have been crazy if there were a little search bar that I could just like click into? Or like a list of keywords to look for, like heavy weapon, 10% damage, 10% crit chance. That'll help. You know what?
Still bleeding.
Oh, it wasn't a ring for the concoction limit thing. It was an amulet. That's fine too. So it reduces all incoming damage 2% for each active concoction. I can't wait to level up my alchemist so that way I can use that that brewmaster's amulet and use a bunch of those things that increase the duration of my consumables, and then I just drink the most buff shit I can. And their durations will be like double or whatever. Increases weak spot damage by 50% for 10 seconds after killing an enemy. I might have to wear that one. We'll see. We're not dealing explosions. Fire rate, melee attack speed, every 10% of missing health, gain 3% range damage and 4% melee damage. Raw. Ah! Doubles heavy weapon ammo. The Hyperconductor Amulet. Gain double skill charges. Increases skill cooldowns by 50% and reduces mod power generation by 15%. That kinda sucks. But for heavy weapons, it doubles the ammo. Yeah. Oh, hey, yep, there it is. That cooldown jumped up for Gold Digger real quick. That went from a 30 something second cooldown when the fountains lasted for 45 seconds. Like now there's no longer an overlap. That's quite the difference. But this bad boy is gonna have a good amount. Wait, which turret are we using? Yeah, we're gonna stick with the Vulcan. I don't want to have our range cut. So what I just did was we're using this, so while carrying a heavy weapon, we deal 10% more damage and we have a 10% higher crit chance. With this alchemy stone, our base lifesteal is increased by 6% while suffering from a negative status effect or blight, which we are using the atonement fold to self-inflict bleed, which only does 1.1 damage per second, but increases our crit chance by 10%, and we have the blood-tinged ring to give us 2 health regeneration per second when we're within 25 meters of anything that's bleeding, and that thing is us! And it's funny because like every 3 or 5 seconds, I don't remember the time interval, but you can see blood just like burst out of our body. It's really cool. It's really funny. And our character will constantly announce how they are just bleeding out. Yeah. Find it funny. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna apply that to expertise and do whatever we can to try and minimize that cooldown that we kind of imposed upon ourselves. Wait, do we have 5 charges of Gold Digger? What? Oh yeah, that's right, it doubles the charges. Whoops. 2,400. Can I? Mother, may I? Aja, can you hear me? Oh, we're out of Luminite. Well, ain't that just a shame? Sorry. I made a mess. Oh, you just see my character bleed out. Just every so often. We are ready to waste ammunition, apparently. That was terrible. I don't know why I did that. Nope, 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 nope. I also forgot that I really should be doing this. Oh, fuck. I actually wanted to be carrying that thing. It's okay. We can still, that's not the button. That's the button. There you go. And we're actually pretty quick with it too, because we've been using this thing, or we've been leveling engineering. So we're at, what's our engineering level again? Level 8. We're almost done leveling engineering. I mean, pat myself on the back a little bit. I'm slowly sliding off camera because I'm like centering myself more, but my camera isn't really centered because it's trying to keep the whole green screen in frame. Or at least keep me framed while using the green screen. No, I don't want to deal with the guys that show up there randomly. I will, however, deal with
Bleeding won't stop.
old boy to the right. Look at the life gain! Well, well, well! I think I found a little something for me. I like how this is working. Sir? Sir! I didn't know I had a dodge I could do while I was using this. This is nuts. We're gonna disperse that and let our ammo come back. That was nuts. No, that was really nuts. I really enjoyed how that felt. I ignored just about everything they did and just kept on firing, and it felt so nice. It's gonna take a while for our ammo to come back. Not that it really matters. Once we find a world stone, that is. Which should be... oh. I'd say probably right on the other side of this door. I have no more water. How am I supposed to stay hydrated if there's no more water? Guys, this is an emergency. Hang on. Hey, the sound of pouring water reminds me I'm a human being. I have to pee.
Still bleeding.
Y'all have fun watching my guy just bleed out. It's funny, huh? Standing there minding your own business, walking down the street, suddenly the person next to you, without even flinching, just... None of the theatrics, none of the noise that I just made, just the burst of blood from their body. And they just look at you and blink and like... Aren't you late for work? Which is entirely the type of energy my my character gives. We are now to proceed. Oh god. Oh god. Spinny, 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 spinny. I also have opinions about making those actually spin the way they do. Even if I wasn't spinning it, spinning the camera, those every single one of the elevators in this game, they spin. Unnecessary bit of rotation that can be uncomfortable to notice and see every time. Full ammunition. Oh my god. That's just... I touched the crystal, say full ammunition. Yep, nope. I'm just gonna burst with blood now. Cool.
Bleeding won't stop.
You won't, you don't say. We're not taking the ring off, buddy. At this point, saying the bleeding won't stop is like taking a chainsaw to your leg and being like, this really hurts. Why does my leg hurt so much? At this point, it would just be phantom pains. Morbid. Do I need a doctor? No, leave the doctor in the entity's realm. I don't need the nurse either. At least not here. Oh no. Maybe later. After a certain time period. Then indeed. Not objectionable. Oh hey, the mirror's not in here. The knockoff mirror of Erised. I'm really like focused on audio a lot of the time, so me hearing the sound of the bleeding in high fidelity non-stop is quite the feel. Oh, a little busy thump. Lovely. Oh, I already have this, so give me the scrap. Oh, relic dust. That's great. I wind up selling relic dust. This was all the... These are the bits of proof that say things like, like that the scribe is the... Either the scribe is the son of the one true king, or that the one true king has a son that is going for the throne. Her cherished form lies still, and her eyes have lost their steely glint. My indomitable power was unable to stay the icy hand of death from claiming my bride's mortal vessel. Mortality is a despicable, vile curse. All that remains is an empty world of savagery and rotting flesh, and I, the king of it all. Oh. It will not be long before that aberration of a son grows and comes clamoring for the throne, ignorant of the sacrifice it entails. He must be taught. Oh, God. So the king had a wife that was mortal, and she suffered death by birth, I'd assume. And he was obviously far more attached to the woman he fell in love with than than the offspring that killed her, as can often be the case psychologically. For those who lose their partner during the process. That sound of discomfort was that it felt like something was like biting at my ankle. Literal ankle biter, as we're talking about little ankle biter. Oh, look at all of these pretty corpses! That's warfare! This is what people say. Oh, we should go to war! That could be your uncle. That could be your little sister. Always remember that shit. Behold! The no longer sleeping from an assassination attempt, one true king!
In need of suckling. Tell me, who dares?
I mean, I could use a little suckling, but...
One true king solitary. Speak, or lose your tongue.
My... I wish I could burst out in blood randomly on command. Anytime I feel like I'm in a social situation. I'm not ready to answer this question. It was so perfect. It was so perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Glasses are coming off. Oh my god. What time is it? 22:55. Okay. So I generally know around the time frame that I should be able to find that One Piece. Get it. One Piece. Jesus. That burst took me out. That one took me out. I love this combination. Even if it's not like a really viable combination, it was worth it for that. That alone.
A mouse scratching at the foot of a...
Come to calm down there, big boy.
You would be dead already were your feeble delusions of grandeur not particularly amusing. This will be your one and only warning. To show your king due respect. I shall not repeat myself, nor suffer fools. I have killed insects like you for less. My packs are adorned with such humorists. Putrid, disgusting, traitorous mortals!
Didn't you fall in love with one?
Two options.
Are we traitorous because we have a limited lifespan?
Such is your...
Trust me, I'm not too fond of it either.
If you wish to live, prove your
A duplicitous lesser goddess.
lesser goddess, Numue. Or raise your pathetic hand against me, and your mortal suffering ends here and now. Which will it be?
So I will actually leave it to you guys. There's at least two of you here. So what y'all want? Because I know which one I did when I played this through off camera, and I was like, shit, I didn't even mean to get this far, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing. So I went ahead and made my initial choice, and now we're back here. We took the whole stream to get here. Well, not the whole stream. We definitely still have about an hour. But an hour's not going to be enough time for me to speed run all the way back to make a different choice. So, let's find out.
The Lady of the Lake, confidant turned traitor.
I'll leave it to you guys. Do I fight this guy?
Now she is bound by
Oh.
treachery and
That's a vote for a fight.
find her in her secluded prison tower.
I've seen her. She's just like all sad and like shackled with like shit stabbed into her hands. And she sells us stuff. She sells us cool stuff. Good fight.
That, and I shall so be it. Make your peace, filthy mortal.
Filth.
Sully my throne with your unworthy blood.
Where are we going? This is obviously the choice I made initially too, and his weapon here is sickening. I know I've initially said, oh, you know, well, he's called a tyrant because he's got to keep like a very firm hand because the Fae are all extremely violent natured. But then I see shit like this and I'm like, bro,
You are but a drop in my reign of
did you need to tie them to your goddamn weapon?
cold eternity. Return to the nothingness from whence you came.
And also decorate this place with their insides as if they were texture? Shoot him in the dick, do 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 do. Shoot him in the dick, do 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 do. Aw, shit, bruv. What the hell did you just... Who is that? That was a green, I saw a green name. Like a green icon. Crap. Dig! Crap. I didn't kill them fast enough. He's gonna be quite empowered. Oh shit. That was wild. Yo, my regeneration's kind of fucking nutty. Pain. Not good enough. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing real good now. Looky what I got. Oh, come on. Oi. Alright, I didn't want to waste any ammo on these guys. Oh, son of a hooker! Maybe I should have planted the weapon. It depends on how much you want to do. Same thing as the main game. Like, you can blitz through, Actually, I think I just saw a video posted on YouTube today, if not today, then yesterday, about the developers of this game reacting to a speedrunner beating the game, the base game, in an hour. So the game is beatable within an hour if you choose to do it that way. Crap. Oh. Okay. Oh shit. I see. I know what happens. That's so cool. Okay, so that person that I knew I saw a green name show up, that was one of the guys released from that. Because as I'm shooting it and it's breaking down. Oh my god. We're gonna rethink that. Oh, I'm paying attention, brother. Ow. He couldn't keep that power up for very long at all this time. Let me free another one of you guys. Do it! Now one of y'all help me. Do it now. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, cool. Yo, finish him off. Finished them.
At least that's over.
My build works, and I'm really happy about that. It's kind of what happened last time, is that I got rocked the first time I fought him, and then I went ahead and I like swapped some stuff up, and I was like, okay, let me treat him like an endgame boss real quick, take him seriously. I put some stuff on, and then I took him out, and I felt really satisfied. And that time, again, I felt really satisfied. What's this, though? Is that the same one that I had? I think it might be the same, it might be one of the same mods. Is it possible to get the same ones? Could be. Let me, Oh, let me see if there's there should be a chest. Maybe? No chest? What is this? Nothing, it's just reflections. That's right, there was nothing in this place. I was quite disappointed about that the first time as well. But I can go out to Nimue and, or as he called her, Numue, and go ahead and talk to her. Although I don't think she's gonna have anything different for me because, like I said, this was the option that I took initially. Which means I am going to have to play through this again, which I have no problem doing, because base game can be beat in an hour, and if I were the speedrunning type to go ahead and ignore mobs and just run to my locations and do all that kind of stuff, like, I make sure to kill everything and get my experience, and get my loot and all that other stuff. But if you're just trying to blitz through and get shit straight from that boss, it's not going to be that hard, especially if you know that, like, when you look at the map or when you look at a doorway, a pathway that you can go to transition to another map, if it's an arch, then it's optional. If it's a rectangle, if it's boxy, that's where you gotta go. That's main storyline. Palace of the One True King, nope. Forlorn Coast, yep. And something else to remember is that in this game, they basically kind of randomize which areas you get access to, or they have, like, I don't know exactly what their algorithm would look like, but I can guess that if I were to do it, to kind of guess what, to determine what players would be playing, I would go ahead and have a list to determine what the core, like, map is going to be, because you know that there's, like, 2 or 3 main areas per map. That's, like, what you can get when you roll the world for that campaign, or roll the world for that adventure mode. So you can get one of the ones from that list, and then from those, there's a sub list of, like, little mini maps that are going to be available, and then from those mini maps will also have designated chances of spawning dungeons at XYZ locations. That's what I feel like the algorithm would look like to go ahead and determine that kind of stuff, and it would just be reset on the option that you can literally choose at the big world crystal at the main base that says reroll campaign or reroll adventure. That's right. That's right. I just wanna fly. A character said, "Say less," starts dying faster. Let's go back to the chamber where the king was at and see if there was anything that I missed. I'm trying to remember how exactly I got down to her. But it shouldn't be that difficult to determine. Although I could be entirely wrong. Alright, we'll go out this way. Why not? I think I actually remember coming back and running through here. That was the final battle. That was the final battle of the thing, of the DLC, and if you want to get rewards for killing him, aside from the drops that you get from him, always remember when you complete a world boss in these Remnant games, to go back to your quest giver before you just go and skip off to the next part of the main story quest where you got the item you needed from the boss. Don't forget that that world also had a whole, like, quest line that they wanted you to kill that guy for. So don't give up free loot. I've kicked myself a few times for it. I'm giving this advice not to be demeaning, but to be like, I've done it so many times now where I've re-rolled my adventure and I forgot to do something to secure an item or to secure a reward for myself after putting in the work and effort already. Oh, I forgot about you guys. Alright, getting a little crowded. I didn't think the guys coming up behind me were gonna give me more stagger than the elites that were pummeling me from the front. That's stupid. Also, I really hate when they spawn enemies behind where we didn't have enemies already. That is one of my peeves about this game, is that whenever I hear the sound for an engagement, I'm like, you'll see me spinning around and looking, because there's no guarantee that they're coming from the front, or if they're just gonna randomly appear from behind me and start getting me for no reason. Like, even though I clear everything on my way through this, that is somehow punished by randomly spawning extras because an engagement happened, and they're like, well, we're just gonna put these guys over here. And I've watched elite mobs just randomly spawn. So that is what's happening. And it's very frustrating. I'm going to use a little of this. And a little of this. And a little of this. Mother frigger. Why? Do you want to be such a problem? Okay. We survived it. Oh wait, we have haste. I just realized that I am moving like faster. I'm schmoving. Not so much while I'm holding it, but go ahead and despawn. Why do I hear combat sounds?
Well, at least that's over.
Looky what I found. Solid spread recovery.
Still bleeding.
I know we're still bleeding. Shh. Gosh. Who is fighting? Where are they fighting? Chesticles, my favorite. Exactly. Why are you guys... Oh. Cool. There you go. Night night. Rest well. Fun thing about the ammo on those things is that they don't recover at the rate of a skill cooldown. At least I don't think. I think skill cooldown might actually affect the recovery time for it, but there was like a set amount of time. It said like every 1.5 seconds or something, it'll go ahead and regenerate ammunition. Oh my god. I think one of my friends just got another cat. It's the only way I can interpret a message that I just read. I'm not sure if that is... No, I don't think this is the one I'm trying to get to. Let me go south. Okay, so I need to go left. Go left. Yo, how are y'all shooting that fast? Bastards. You heard that? 2 of them, and it sounded like I had like 4. You know what? It's the blood. It's the bleeding. They knew they thought that I was injured because of it, and they just decided to go ham. That's the only explanation. It's not the only actual explanation. But I've been really really interested in trying to see how many different reaction states I can get out of a like a more complex state machine for an enemy AI. And since we're going over nav meshes and stuff for this module for this week, I might be able to learn something really, really cool.
Bleeding won't stop.
Oh, no, the bleeding won't stop. Damn it! Nah. Nah. Friggin' stop! You stop. You stop. Explorer level up. Nice. Whoa. Hmm. Oh. Very nice, very nice, very nice. You know what? Actually, if I used the other power of the Explorer, then I would actually be zooming so fast right now. Ah, God, really? I really dislike these flying guys. Really dislike the flying guys. Alright. Now knowing what to expect. I have no stamina. Sir. I literally just died. Please. Oh, no ammo. Of course. Man's the goddamn flea. I'm sorry, no, it was the tick. The tick. That's the response we were looking for. Alright, since I know that there's a damn boss over there, I'm just going to, soothe myself a little bit. Yes, I know we're bleeding. That's part of the soothing process. We're soothing. This is the ancient rite of bloodletting. Please don't actually do any bloodletting, folks. Don't harm yourselves. Self-harm, not the way. For religious purposes, still not the way. Talk to your people and find out if there's like any other acceptable alternative. I did not mean to cough directly at you guys. So sorry. So rude of me. Where did those assholes come from? Oh, look at that. Weird. You see what I'm talking about? Usually you hover over them once with the mouse and they're gonna dodge. Those guys didn't dodge, they just kept flying right at me. Then I thought they were gonna melee attack me because they were flying right at me, because that's what they do when they fly right at you and ignore the chance to dodge. What did they do? They went ahead and changed their AI behavior entirely and just ditched both options and went straight to just gonna shoot you with arrows again. This is why I have trust issues. You feel coughed at? It was the most action I've gotten in a long time. Could have been worse. Well, out of the two of us, I haven't gotten the Rona. Thou hast. I'm gonna drop this here. And I'm also gonna do this over here. That's nutty. That's nutty. Why, even though I dodge, am I... Where? Where did you guys come from? Why are all of these guys here? Why is the enemy NPC that is a clone of me able to dodge sometimes way more efficiently? Or their dodges are more effective, rather, it seems to feel like. That's not fun. Alright, seriously? The AI changing up is so fucking annoying! I don't even want to deal with you anymore. Like, really not having fun with this guy anymore either. Oh, looky what he did. Please, fuck right off, sir. Because I'm not using my melee builds, this is so nowhere near as effective as it was. Stop it. Assholes. I'm really not having fun with those guys anymore. This isn't even going to be useful. This isn't going to be much use either, but we're going to do this for the sake of trying to make it a little bit quicker. Oh, wait, can I prevent them from cloning me? That's great! If I can ever get the timing. Thank you. Not you. He did the thing again. That's crazy. He just dodges when he wants to. But it's only like 99% of the time, so if I ever, you know, do the right thing and it just decides to not want to accept that is the right thing, it's fine. It's just what the AI does, right? So upset. For F's sake, where are you? Kind of annoying. Oh my god. By the way, guys, again, this is still normal mode. This is still normal mode. And Abman, no, I'm not doing side missions. This is me trying to get to Nimue so I can get my quest reward. Because the only other door to her is locked until you do this to get to her. So I'm not doing side quests, I promise. I wouldn't be slamming my face against this after beating the end boss if I didn't need to do it for a reason. And I'm just really getting annoyed at it. So I'm just going to... I'm gonna do the thing. Let's see. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do this. We're going to overwrite my previous bleed one because it wasn't really that good. We'll save this. Excellent. And we're going to equip this. Pushing you into a corner, mollywopping you, stunlocking you isn't difficulty curve, it's yeah, it's frustrating gameplay. And half the time that they are able to get me into a corner like that, it's because I predicted a movement that was supposed to happen that they just suddenly randomly, on a 5% chance or something, decided not to do. Or they spawned them behind me for some fucking reason, because that's fair. See, that guy also just broke convention. Right? I knew I wasn't mishearing that they were firing faster. You see what their attack pattern has usually been, right? Arrow, attack, reposition, arrow, attack, reposition. And if you are actively aiming at them, it's arrow, attack, reposition, dodge, because you're hovering over them, and then fire, and then reposition. Suddenly, they've decided to take up arrow, rapid fire, another one or two, and then going ahead and doing their regular routine. It's really random and very frustrating. Very frustrating. Also, this isn't even the right fucking build. It isn't. Oh, so not. It's the right classes, but it's not the right, like, anything else. I am gonna upgrade this, and by upgrade I mean update. We're gonna wear the entire Fey Royal because Fey Royal looks gorgeous. Twice as fast. We're gonna use this one. Ones of these, healing effectiveness. No, we don't need those. I am going to look for mod and skill cast speed. Not quite. Yes. Consumable use speed, not quite. Melee crit damage. These melee ones, I enjoy them, but it's not quite what I am looking to slot in just yet. So the reds are going to be those. I need speed. And it doesn't seem like they want to give me the speed. Skill duration, reticle spread oh. Weak spot, stagger. Weapon swap and weapon spread. Nope. Well, Shiza. We're going to reduce those stamina costs. And what's the last thing I can do here? I'm gonna go with the attack speed. We have this. Yes. Yes.
Still bleeding.
If I do this, I'll have this power to help me. I'll have this. I'll have these. I'll have these. Or I could drop this and take up that other ring that I had. Yep, increase base lifesteal. So with that in mind, I should have some decent lifesteal. Oh, it's only going to give me... Oh, okay, 6% melee lifesteal and 6% base lifesteal. So when I melee, I should get decent amounts of health back. Oh, my last gear state. That's cool. They just kind of saved that there. I like that. That made me a little less annoyed. This increases the melee damage, which is definitely a great thing, but I'm also considering this. For each 25% missing health, gain 1.5% additional melee lifesteal. And when health is full, gain 25% melee damage. We'll try it. And we'll have this with the flamethrower, since I'm not going to be carrying it anymore. And I knew it. Let's see then. I did have the move speed while aiming. What is this? Weapon spread and recoil. Amplitude is AoE size. That's the ideal weapon range stuff. Alright. We're going to get that move speed while aiming up to 30, and then we're going to take the rest as evade distance. And then I'm going to respawn those enemies that I just said that I'm tired of dealing with. Actually, they're going to get a little double respawn here because I forgot to check one last thing. I don't want this. What do I want then? Well, that's a good question. The defrag is not good for the weapon I'm using. For every 0.25 seconds, Fargazer focuses on a target within 25 meters. A stack of madness status applied. Each stack deals 3 damage per second. To gaze at the player's aim target. Okay. I think I might stick with the firebomb. Firebomb might be my better bet. No, I'm gonna keep the Ring of Spears actually. Reloading increases damage of this weapon's. Oh my god, I had so many new ones. This weapon becomes empowered when stowed for 7 seconds, granting 20% crit chance for 3 seconds after it's drawn. Actually interesting. Using this weapon's mod increases mod power generation by 3% for 10 seconds. Cool. Increases this weapon's elemental damage for each unique elemental status effect on the target. Not doing that one right now. Switching to this weapon creates an explosive burst, which deals 50 damage to all enemies within 7 meters. That's cool. Increases range damage by 2% for every 10% of total health present as gray health. Max 20% increase. Max 20% increase. So you'd be dead. So when you're dead, you get a 20% range damage increase. That's crazy. Because it maxes out at a 20% increase, right? And it's a 2% damage increase for every 10% of your total health as gray health. So when 100% of your health is gray health, meaning you are dead, because there's no actual viable health left, you get a full 20% increase. Crazy. But I do see that it's supposed to be with, like, obviously a gray health build where you're going to keep most of your gray health as long as you can. But I think that's still the best option for me to have there. All of that was for me just to get to that conclusion. This is a 300 damage weapon. This is still 222. This is still my best bet here as well. I can't change the mod. But the mutator... I actually like that one for that. Increase melee damage when below 50% health. Yeah, I kind of need that. Alright. Oh, cool. My powers aren't working or anything. And why are all of them here? Y'all, this is so good. Promptly fuck off, sir. Oh my god, I just regained so much health. I regained a lot of health really fast.
It's over.
Yeah, screw it. If he kills us, he kills us. Let's clear these out. Alright. This asshole is in there. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. You're all gonna die. Feels good to be vindicated. You've done your job. Well done. Gonna take all of that shit. That's a whole new different type of fragment. Yeesh. Alright, now this is gonna take over this old profile right here. Yeah. Now let's go back to our old one. Nice. I see. Do that for now. That will work. Hello? Oh wait, I think I may have needed to like press and hold. Crazy. Oh yeah, this is the Half-Life build. But I am no longer fighting the boss. The little pseudo boss. The extra flavor after the main boss is actually already dead, but that actually wound up killing me more times than the main boss. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. At least it took up the rest of the time for that I had like kind of extra for the stream. We need to start climbing down to get to Namue, but I wanted to make sure that I double checked and got anything that I could from out here because reasons. Okay. And so the descent begins. She's directly below us. Like the sight lines that they give us, the vista views here, you can see the entire area that you went through for the DLC, which you can see it's actually a decent sized town. You can see at least a good chunk of it here. And then that's not even counting the areas that are instanced, such as the dungeons. Hello? What's this? Oh yeah. By the way, if anyone wants the cool hat and like the top half of the outfit that I'm wearing, it's right there. She didn't drop this time. Oh wait, did she? There we go. You do that, and that's a whole lot of scrap that I just got. Hell yeah. I'm gonna make sure that I do that each time. A nifty little farm. Easy cash, just go ahead and acquire outfits. Be a fashion hunter. Question is, which? That's it. That is all. That's the only question. No, I know where to go, but I just wanted to show from here. They built this right here so that way you could look down this grate and you can see the top of her head. You can hear the sound of chains coming from in there. So that's basically telling the player, yeah, she is trapped. She can't get herself out. She's stuck there. And then this book tells about it's a lighthouse keeper, a Dran lighthouse keeper that was real superstitious about stuff going on, and then he witnessed them bringing Namue in chains, and that was the last entry, and he was like, yeah, I'm leaving. Have I ever played the Yakuza series? I have not. I've heard good things about it. It just wasn't my type, my game genre that I typically went for when I was going for games as a kid. And I have heard that there's an amount of controversy with the voice actor, and the controversy is literally just that people don't like his performance, that it felt flat, and it could also just be that he's a different voice, and also that he's a voice actor, young voice actor trying to step into the role of a voice that's very well known and one that he even knew from his childhood. So it's a thing. People's opinions of the performance notwithstanding, I've heard good things about the game series in general. Nothing outstanding like mechanics wise and stuff, but I heard it's a good story. And now we get to open up this door. break this stuff. And hello. See? Look what he did to her. I just realized, is there something pierced through her heart? No, no. Okay.
In a vision, a waking dream, I saw the one true king fall at the hands of a stranger to this land. Rivers of blood and cries of agony. It is a blessing and
Thump
a
thump.
pity all the same.
Thump thump.
You are no ordinary
Thump.
match. That much is certain.
Thump.
I know none aside from myself capable of slaying a god. Life is nothing if not curious. Here, as a boon for killing the Mad King, and in doing so, sparing my life. Take this, along with my eternal gratitude.
Give me the scrap.
Fare thee well,
250 scrap because yeah.
traveler.
The chances that she would have just given alternate gear randomly, not likely.
Have my gratitude, strange one,
Now and forever.
and ever. Though bound by indelible chains, my mind is free. I shall bring
Talk that freedom talk.
She could squash our measly will with her little finger, but the one true king has her all shackled up. Crying shame, really.
Yeah. Well, that was that. DLC's over. That's it. I don't know what happens if we fulfill the king's request or if we accept the king's request. I don't know if there's like, we go there, we talk to her, she gives us an alternative, we extend the story a little bit, we get given an extra mission, there's more forces to fight. No idea. I'll experiment with it. But for now, that is all of Remnant 2 and the Awakened King DLC. Things I know that I do not have are anything that need multiplayer for you to get, things that you get in strictly Veteran, Nightmare, or Apocalypse mode, the Summoner archetype, and as a result, the there's another archetype that you can get, but only after you get the Summoner archetype, and I think you have to like have it at level 5 and some other stuff. There's hoops to jump through, so I know I'm missing 2 archetypes. A grand total of like 8 things, I'd guess, that I really care about, and the rest of the, like, the things that I can get for completing Veteran, Nightmare, and Apocalypse mode are sets of weapons. And the only ones that I'd really want are the last ones from Apocalypse, which is the Impossible mode. I'm likely not going to get them. But if I ever do, I'll post them in the in my Discord. I'll be like, hey, look what I got. Look what I suffered for. Oh boy, am I a professional yet? Ha ha! Anyway, oh my, I have a few notifications that I'm gonna have to go through. Oh. Oh, okay, got it. All right, so I should probably just end this here. Yeah. All right. We went through a lot in this game series so far, and it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad. I had a few more rough spots with the beginning of the first game, but that evened out, and I wound up having a decent time. I do wish that our hub areas were a little bit more, or that we had like other hub areas to visit, or that the hub area, like we had a different one per planet, whatever. But I know that that's a little bit, you know, more, it's bloaty and things like that, and it's not needed. Completely understood. It just kind of felt like it makes it feel smaller than it is. because this game is very vast, and even in its vastness, it's not as big as what it appears to be as well. It's because of all of these randomizing replayability factors that keep it really, really interesting, and it's things that I'm going to keep in mind for sure when it comes to developing and designing things in the future. The archetypes I really enjoyed. I also really enjoyed the actual variety and trying to unlock them, different methods of getting them. The fact that one of them had to be revealed to the public via actual data miners going in and breaking into the game's code, finding it, and that was like the first step to getting this thing, was just acknowledging that it existed in an unattainable way initially, which is crazy. And I've been seeing a lot of other very meta-changing indie stuff. My YouTube algorithm has been impacted within literally the last 2 or 3 days, and it's got a lot more development-related stuff. And I've been kind of switching gears a little bit in my brain and starting to work on things and develop more ideas, write them in my little notebook, and start experimenting more. So hopefully, I might start doing some fun stuff of my own on stream. Who knows? It'll probably be working on concepts, like pieces of concepts, so that way I don't spill the beans and wind up having people snag my stuff, because I do things very openly here on the internet. But that's besides the point. Anyway, I want to go ahead and say thanks to those that participated today, including but not limited to Abman, of course, and our green protagonist. Thank you, Link, for stopping by, brother. And that's about it. And for Sunday, this Sunday, I am going to be starting the Alan Wake games, because we played Control, and I didn't know that it was part of the Alan Wake universe, and that it had Alan Wake content. And y'all know that I really like playing things in chronological order. So it really bothered me, and I now need to play those games. So, I already own them now, and we will be starting Alan Wake, the first Alan Wake, on Wednesday. And with that, I'm out. Take it easy, y'all. Dismissed. Stay frosty.